we started filming this clip, we took Captain Green over to the Salvation Army to pick out a nice $6 outfit, just basically old grubby clothes that were very poorly fitting, just to prove the point that good fashion sense and all that other crap is totally unnecessary if you have competent social skills. You can pretty much have a great social interaction with anyone, and your lack of fashion sense or lack of trendy outfits shouldn't get in the way. Because Captain Green is leading this interaction from start to finish, he doesn't have to rely on any pre-scripted routines or gimmicky maneuvers that, say, the seduction community would recommend you do. Instead, because he's using good body language, leading the interaction, knows what his expectations are, and is basically leading them towards those expectations, he can basically just open them up with a normal greeting and then begin leading the interaction.
Note that coming up to a group of girls at a park bench is not normal behavior, but here, because Captain Green is using good body language by taking up the physical space around him, acting comfortably, using a definite tone of voice and definite gestures, he's able to normalize this abnormal situation.
Okay, you pretend you're me. You be me. Get the bug off your hand. You be me. Go ahead. Wait, go ahead. Ask me. Hi, hello, introduce, come on.
Hi, I'm Lauren. That's your
No.
hand.
You're me. You're
Wait,
Jimmy
what?
Olsen.
I'm Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah, you're not Lauren. I'm Lauren.
So here you see Captain Green stating an expectation, and the girl's trying to meet the expectation, but she fails to meet the expectation. So Captain Green, because he cares about his expectations, he doesn't let her off the hook. He states his expectation specifically, how he wants it met. And the pain that he applied here was disapproval of her behavior.
Happened. Okay, you're Jimmy Olsen. I'm Lauren. Uh-huh.
Your hair is exactly the same too. Okay, go ahead. Hello, I am Jimmy Olsen. I'm a wonderful journalism. I'm a really big deal.
So as you saw here, the girl is meeting his expectation to a much higher degree. And that's because the pain that Captain Green's applying here is a direct disapproval, stating explicitly what his expectation is and what she's doing wrong, versus our other video that you've probably seen where Captain Green doesn't state his expectations and simply tries to use sarcasm and other passive-aggressive techniques to get his expectations met.
Leave that out, okay?
Am I Lauren now?
You're back to Lauren.
Okay.
You're metamorphosis.
I'm better.
As you can see, stating direct expectations and applying direct disapproval get much better results than using passive-aggressive forms of pain to try to get your expectations met. Notice Captain Green is talking to her while holding her hand. Any kind of direct or sustained physical touch tells a girl, I like you, I'm interested in you. This is in stark contrast to most guys who are very indirect and passive with their expectations with women.
Okay. Lauren?
Yes.
Your eyes are mesmerizingly green, like the color of an old Volvo.
So earlier you saw Captain Green apply pain in the form of disapproval because the girl wasn't meeting his expectations fully. But now, because she did meet his expectations, he is giving her pleasure through approval, through telling her what he likes about her and what he likes about the way she's doing things. And also by giving her attention, he is providing her pleasurable stimulation, which is making her feel good and rounding out his authority.
Try to do it innocuously and then come back here so she doesn't get offended. You don't want her to think like she's a slimy person. So you want her like
your hands in the first place.
Right. Or it could have been yours.
Captain Green is trying to run an orderly social interaction, so he has to do two things. He needs to apply pain and apply pleasure. Previously, when the girl wasn't meeting his expectations, Captain Green needed to apply pain in the form of disapproval to establish his authority. This creates an orderly social interaction. Then, once the girl is meeting his expectations, she's being orderly, so Captain Green needs to apply pleasure in the form of approval to maintain that authority and maintain the orderly social interaction.
But you're this close. You're this close. Hold on. Lauren?
Guys who are passive because they have no direction, But here, because Captain Green has a direction, he's able to lead the interaction, which is a key difference between creating an orderly social interaction or just meandering nowhere and creating a dysfunctional social interaction.
Story.
You're adorable.
Oh, thank you. Wait, can I say
No.
a story?
Hold on, I'm not done.
I'm talking about what?
Don't
Tell your
interrupt.
story!
Guys don't like when you interrupt. It's like total turn off. Watch, when you interrupt and I'm like I'm saying something like how I feel about you, how you make me feel, and you're like, and then here's me, watch. But when you're like, oh my gosh, you're gonna tell me something very sweet, and tender, and sweet, and tender, then watch me. See how I'm into it now?
That's good.
Because Captain Green was able to create an orderly social interaction, it was enjoyable for everyone involved and lasted for over an hour. In the future, we'll be releasing specific clips from this video which address the different elements of an orderly social interaction. Stay tuned.